Welcome back to the College Podcast by Coursicle.
We are talking about back to school.
I used to get the jitters going back to school.
I used to get so excited.
Like nervous and excited jitters.
Oh, I was never nervous. I was just super excited.
I guess let's start with going back to school and like how you present yourself each year. You can revamp yourself every year. If one year you were slacking a bit, you can come into this year being like, I want to be an academic weapon. I want to get all A's. I want to talk to all my professors. I want to go to every office hour. Use the summer to like really set your goals, set your intentions, and revamp yourself.
Yeah, I feel like summer was always get it together and train myself to be how I want to be the next school year.
I really like set an intention to be a different person than I was my freshman year, because sometimes your freshman year, some people are very focused and that's awesome for them, but some people are really caught up by the college scene, and I was one of those people, and I didn't let it follow me. I always used back to school season as a way to be like, who do I want to be this year and how am I going to get to those goals? Were you the same person, you think, from freshman to senior year?
No.
But did you have the same focus level?
I always performed like the same level academically. But no, I mean freshman year I was super into like going out every night, doing whatever with my friends, like trying every single social experience, and then throughout the years obviously that chilled out and you become more like future focused in terms of your career.
Yeah. What was always your favorite part of going back to school? Like what was the thing you were excited for? First week, silly week?
I was like so excited to see everyone.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see everyone.
I was always so excited to like move into my new, I was in a new place every year.
Same.
Yeah, were you?
Mm-hmm.
So I was always excited to like decorate.
Put some LEDs up and call it a day.
You put some what up?
LEDs. I was like a boy. You couldn't see my walls. I had flags all over them. It was horrible. I actually feel bad for everyone who entered that room.
American flags?
No.
Confederate
Flags.
ones?
No.
Just checking.
Flags of some were to do with drinking, some were like
Okay, like
Kardashians.
those aren't flags, those are like tapestries. You mean?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was like all about making it cozy, like blanket. Did you have blue sheets?
No, I had
Okay.
white.
So you weren't as much of a boy as you think. I always like had like really cute sheets, and like I had so many pillows. So I was always like flinging pillows off my bed before bed. I didn't even make my bed up before I left for the day.
Oh, I don't either. I still don't.
Yeah, me neither. They say it's like a good habit to have, like to be like a focused, successful person.
That's not true.
It's like scientifically proven though.
I guess I'll prove them wrong.
In terms of revamping yourself, when I was in high school, I didn't do my makeup. I would just put highlighter all over my face, call it a day. Oh, then I got a finishing powder. Like a pressed powder that you finish with, but I would just put it all over my face. After my freshman year, I noticed that like it was time to get ready and everyone would be getting ready together, and I kind of had nothing to do because my hair was braided, so there was no doing my hair, and I didn't do makeup, so I just kind of sat there in my outfit.
That's good. That's good.
I know it's good, but it was fun. Like getting ready is like fun. So the summer after my freshman year, I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do my makeup. I bought all these things. I was on YouTube all day long. I know it sounds irrelevant, but it really improved my college experience. It was like something under my belt that I was like, oh wait, this is so fun. This is something I can do with my friends. Like it might sound silly, but you can take the summer to like choose something that you really want to get better at. Something that like you might have failed at. It could be silly like makeup. It could be develop a study habit. Go on Duolingo if you were bad at that Spanish class. Summer is your time to be a better person and come back better the next year.
Go work out.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Also the makeup thing.
When did you start doing makeup?
When I was younger, but you just throw some concealer all over your face.
I never
all
messed
the
with
day.
concealer. It was so scary to me.
Learning how to do makeup early on could be very beneficial because you look back and you're like, wow, I look like a ghost. What about for boys? How can they revamp? They can grow some muscle.
Become a better person.
The two different.
Do some soul searching and figure out why you act like that.
Go to therapy.
Like, yes, take some therapy sessions. And I'm not even joking, like, for real. Let's say you were talking to a guy before you left for the summer. I never knew where we stood when we got back to school. What would be your advice for, like, navigating that?
I mean, it was always like, ooh, I can't wait to see that guy I used to talk to.
Yeah.
But
well, sometimes they would ask you, hey, how's your summer?
yeah, I feel like I'd normally be like kind of talking to the kid over the summer a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, outside of boys, friends coming back from the summer was always like weird. Not your like immediate friends, like the friends like you're in a group chat with and you're texting all summer, and like even like I would go visit some of my friends over the summer. But like those like one-off friends maybe that you made in like a class, maybe you went out a couple times, maybe you did lunch, and like you're like, we didn't really talk over the summer, how do we reconnect? Maybe try to see them out.
If you didn't talk during the summer, you're not really meant to be friends.
But I don't really agree with that. I feel like sometimes you just have friends who aren't meant to be like your closest friend ever, but it's like they're a nice
Yeah.
college friend. You guys have your little things that you like to do, but there's really no reason for you to talk during the summer. I mean, yeah, like Savine's right. Like if you're supposed to be super close with someone, at least in your head, and like you guys don't talk all summer, then yeah.
Well, you definitely have those one-off friends. I feel like I never like hung out with those people outside of maybe like school and stuff.
Yeah, I did sometimes. Coming back to school from the summer, it was always a huge adjustment for me. Not a huge one, actually. I kind of got used to it by sophomore year. Having to do everything on my own again, that was always just like, damn. I like doing things for myself better, but it was definitely an adjustment. Like, I would have to like shake this like kind of like laziness from the summer off.
I always loved living alone. Not like alone, but away from my family. You just don't have to like get out of bed if you don't want.
Yeah.
To like hang out with anybody. And I feel like when you're at your family's house, you feel like if you hear someone in the kitchen, you have to go out and like hang out.
All in all, back to school season is a very like nerve-wracking season for some, exciting season for others.
Once you're a few weeks in, all the nerves will be gone and you're back in a schedule.
Your school has resources.
And enjoy it because soon you're going to be here.
Yeah. You are going to be just fine. Before we're done, let's talk about Silly Week for a little. It's that first week when you get back to school where you just go over the syllabus in classes.
See, we didn't have that.
You didn't.
No, this whole Silly Week thing, like me going to ASU, we didn't even have a Silly Week. First class was half syllabus, half lecture.
That's crazy. Silly Week was like something people look forward to because there was an event every day. People went out straight.
It's fun for going out, yeah.
Yeah, but I will say do not like let yourself get too caught up in Silly Week because by the second week sometimes I'd be like, oh shit, like I didn't even organize any of my things, I didn't put anything into my calendar. So now like the work is coming in, but I'm still like trying to do all the things I should have been doing Silly Week. Thank you for watching this episode of the College Podcast by Coursicle. Bye.